Greetings. Let's see. Let's take out the notepad. Start trying to keep track at least. Voidwalker versus Flute main deck is an easy one. Round one. Flute Thoughtseat's kind of nice too. In theory. So I could take Sprawl and then Talisman, Flute Talisman into Necro. Or I can take, I don't like that, right? I could take Sprawl and name, either way I should take Sprawl surely. Flute's good here, probably better than Voidwalker, right? Against Kozilek's command. Damn, new card, right? Dead and Ice still. They play Ghost Quarter, I think. Alright, Necro against a one-lander. Surely this is good for me. How many cards should I draw? Nature's Claim, you want to make me gain life? I think I'll draw just... okay. Okay, what was his guide against Eldrazi? Cuts 4 Bowmaster, 4 Fiddle Push, 1 March. Brings in extra flutes, break the ice, force Voidwalker. Extra flutes. They do have ice still. I'll bring in the Cling probably. How many marches did he have in his main though? For that guide, he had 3 marches, so he kept in 2. Oh, Bowmaster Illness is a non-bow. Might be an oversight. How good is Flute against them? Probably just good Cedar. Good. Could just yellow cut the 2 marches. Also, Edict's probably just decent, right? Kling's probably like silly in this matchup. And then Ice Teal for Ghost Quarter. It's not very scary. It was my 13 basics, record-breaking number of basics for the format. March also worse when I board out my... when I board out my Bowmasters, because I can't target my own tokens. I can do Surgical. Surgical Voidwalker is all awkward. Alright, another good hand. And they mulligan twice too. Do have a Discord? Somewhat active. I don't check all the channels though. Like the cube one and stuff, the formats I don't play. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may put one of those cards back on top of your library, exile the rest, or you can exile all 4. The exiled Kozilek's command, Sprawl, and make a spawn. That's like good cards and a bit of everything. Maybe they just really need The forest. I guess we're about to find out. Kind of another gray looking hand. The Stone Brain. What did you keep? I still Talisman? Oh, Rumble. Well, that makes sense. Go cards. And we got Make a Spawn out of it. That's why Surgical's kind of good against them. They like self-mail, you see their hand. Okay, have these 4. So I can Void Walker, and then next turn I can like spike their Mega Spawn and cast it. Or you cast the spell, search Shalway for a land card. Or I can march their token. They're gonna go land, get a temple, and they're gonna have 6 mana. I can Necro and have the cards for a spike. And I can make a spawn. That seems pretty good, right? How do I enjoy Necro? As in, it's not enjoyable to you, or is that a way of asking if I think it's good? Ooh, basic swamp. My only march, so I guess I'll keep it. Let's get Castle Locked 22 just in case. I could draw 18. I should probably draw 18 and march my own Make a Spawn, right? Or I can draw like 7 and just Soul Spike their face. And then march, like if they go Make a Spawn or something, I can march it, or Karn. And I guess in theory they could have Dismember. Probably drawing 7 is good enough. I guess they would have killed my Voidwalker if they had Dismember. Alright, I'm going to be a coward, but it might be wrong. That's some good draws. Going to 3 white, 3 specifically. Should I get their Cavern too? What line did they have left? I'll draw 7 again. Sorry, buds. No, it wasn't very fun for you. They said good job. Assuming I'm keeping that hand against about anyone. Siege Rhino, I actually did see. I actually was watching when he was 7-1 or 8-1 or something. Uh-oh, opponent was the 1-minute lag. Loading up the screen. I mean, if they really try, they can just rewind the VOD like 10 seconds and see my hand, but Terrifying? They're so cute. Look at them. You'd be terrified if you ran into like these little guys on the street doing their cute little dance. Hey, Zidane, I am 1-0. Jar. Jar O tournament finishes. Standard, Semi-Aggro, Vintage, Doomsday, Legacy, Demir, Modern, Ragdos Burn. Lichel over a year ago. Looks like they have a pretty wide range. I need a hand hider. Alright. Uh-oh, Prowess, our worst matchup. Hopefully they're stuck in the past and they're just playing a regular blue-red Murktide somehow. But I doubt it. Well, at least they bottom two, and my hand's kind of gas. Alright, so mutagenic growth gets me no matter what, right? So jeez. I might just cast it if they have it. It's just so much damage while I'm tapped out. Plus, if they haven't played Modern in a while. Alright, well, hopefully they don't just have another one. They might just have another one. Get rid of a Necro. Tricky. Wow. I guess just Shelly, right? Hey! They didn't have it. Let's go. Damn, imagine if I had a Bowmaster in hand here. Ooh, they're giving me one more draw step for a Bowmaster. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Could go Dreams and Push. Does get Steel Cutter. They would have played Steel Cutter last turn, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I got baited by the top deck Dreams. I see Dreams worse than Inquisition against them. Hopefully it doesn't lose me the game. Do they play Spell Pierce? No. Sideboard, maybe? Damn, I might still lose this game. Despite a really good start. Really good first two turns anyways. Could legit die if I Necro here. I think Sign Blood first makes sense. Federal land, it's nice. Only bad case is if I draw two lands. That stupid flute in my deck too. To have Lava Dart in the yard. Maybe I punted. Yeah, I guess I played like a coward. This Necro and find a Soul Spike, but if I March Nut or gonna Dart, and then they have an iteration into something, I'll lose a Soul Spike though. Damn, that flute is screwing me over too. If there was a Voidwalker, my life would be way easier. Maybe worst case, I Soul Spike and I lose my Necro. See, I'm gonna take at least two. You're gonna like bolt me. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I feel like marching now is just not a winning play. Okay. Chandler. Can I draw land? That'd be glorious. Dude, I drew the worst possible card, both flutes. Ugh. I mean, I might still be okay, I guess, but that is kind of unreal. Literally land or black card, and we're both pretty good here. Game 1, we changed the list, like, we changed a few cards. Alright, let's see. So I could draw just 4. Go to 7, go back up to 11.
Serious, man. You cannot be serious. That ball is on the line. Don't blow up.
Kind of have 2 dead flutes. Could try and find a second Soul Spike. 7, yeah, but these flutes are dead. 7, go down to 4, I go back to 8. And at least 4 damage. Yeah, I feel like I probably need to YOLO a bit anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a spike and a bunch of black cards. Go down to 3, go back up to 11. Yeah, I'll go like, how many darts in the yard? Just the 1? Maybe I'll do 9. I think that makes sense. And GG. Unfortunate. Man. Thing that had to happen for me to lose this game. Kind of unreal. I had to break on dreams. I have to draw back-to-back flutes. That's so brutal. Don't understand. Why not force it up next time having March? I just felt like I was gonna die. Also, I need to actually draw black cards. Like, I could just draw a bunch of swamps and castles and not have enough black cards to pitch. Maybe I'll just keep in the Voidwalkers, even though they're not great. Illness doesn't stop Corey. Well, then, I mean, if they make multiple tokens, they die at eventually, right? Oh, you mean the one gets prowess? Does it actually never get them? No, it kind of gets them. Hmm. Yeah, mean fanny pack. Maybe you're right. Maybe I got like too desperate. We just knew their hand was kind of stacked. I almost didn't dreams because I was like, oh, I'll wait to get steel cutter and stuff. Man. Adam, thanks for the Prime sub. 82 months. Have you been grinding a Hollow Knight? Yeah, they still have multiple. It still shrinks them, right? Larry, thanks for sabotaging me. The bottom two. Nice. Also, my hand's kind of gas. Slick shots? That's annoying. Just have to say go. At least I draw lands. Nice. I'll tap land for next turn. Slam Necro and die to Slick. We know they have like Slick Shot double bolt. Seems a little yellow to Necro here. Do they play Force? No. Why do y'all need to slam Necro when I have a bunch of playable cards? I think they play. I don't know if they play Pierce in the sideboard or just consign. This doesn't really matter now. Draw. Maybe 5. Understood, Goon. Noted. Let's do 5. Fill hands. I think 5 makes sense. If I draw a spike, I'm happy. If I don't, it's not a big deal. Also nice if I find a swamp. Oh, I didn't mean to keep 2 swamps. Hopefully that doesn't cost me the game. Man, I've been struggling today. Yeah, the menace, the steel cutter menace. Well, that was like really, really bad, obviously. That's kind of close to game losing. Do they have delirium? Probably. Sorcery, instant, and creature. Oh, Lavadard in the yard. Yeah, free cards in hand. That Kling is going to be free life. So Lock Twain might as well. And then now I'm going to keep Soul Spike and a bunch of black cards. 1, 2, 3. Good Voice Walker is bad one to keep. Voidwalker can go, Dreams can go, Necro can go, Fell can go. That's probably good, right? Hmm. Too bad I didn't have an extra black card here. Might still be very dead, honestly. They have 2 cards left. They're both going to be 2 power. Maybe 4 is good. I guess 4. I die to Lava Dart. I don't just want to do 5. Maybe 4 is better if I draw a Shelly. And then 4, I just don't die to, like, Swiss Spear equip. 6. I could do 6. I don't hate it. Kind of like 6. Yeah, obviously I know they don't have Lava Dart in hands. Probably I only have... I mean, it's better if I draw a Soul Spike, too. I only have 1 March left. Yeah, let's do 6. No life gain left. Well, I guess it's good I drew all the cards right away. Oh, I'm silly. I should have played Bowmaster now. Yikes. Can now win now? Probably not. Probably drawing very dead. That's so brutal. And I killed the wrong one. Spell Snare. I mean, not that I really had a chance, but... Alright, I'm gonna just scoop. I had some nice opening hands today. That are playing blue-white control. Scepter Chan counterspell. It's probably an awful matchup. Why do I play like all the worst matchups? I mean, I do have 2 flutes in my deck. I guess I won't play with fire and just take the... Well, I forgot to sack it because I'm not paying a lick of attention. Great. They drew fetch land. Fortunate. Dude, I drew dreams and might have no targets for the... yeah. Should play around it. Oh, I already surveilled top. Yeah, but not a thing has vigilance. I do have these free castle locked lanes. Not sure how I win at this point without a FAG. I played this game like so scared that turn I didn't just play Alpha Isle and try and hit a land drop. Damn, it's gonna scoop. I'm just off it. Plus, I'm playing a slow matchup, so don't wanna lose time. Okay. March pretty good in this matchup. I have Solitude, I get value. Nice. Oh, maybe it's not that bad of a matchup. I'm gonna go 4, I guess, since they have Orm's chance too. Oh, missed a land drop. Probably not the end of the world. Why do they have this? All lands? All lands in an Orm's chance. I guess 4 Bowmaster probably pretty good. Ooh, did Runar set? Okay. As long as it's not the fairy. It's fine. No, maybe it's not that bad of a matchup. Got the Bowmasters and stuff. Um, do love it when the Arms Chance deck does nothing like that, but that deck's been putting up results too. I think King Harry won a challenge with it last time. Alright, if Thundering Falls left. Puts Force of Negation in the yard. Yeah, I mean, they just need Narset and Teferi and stuff and hope to get insanely lucky. You gotta be kidding me. Just found Isochrome plus chance. Okay. Still fine. Ish. Alright, I can't attack either. Maybe I'm not fine. Hmm. Can't cast a spell. Maybe draw like 4. Try and guarantee some black cards. Just soul spike them now. Oh, I have flute in my deck. I should have drawn away more. Um, I guess I should march my army token for like everything but 2 mana. And then try and draw a flute. Draw like a lot of cards. Draw like 10 cards probably. Okay, we got the flute. Let's keep the cards. So let's keep the cards that are gonna be good if I can get rid of. Where's Chatter who was like Disruptor Flute main deck's not it earlier? Hmm? And they're just paying 6. That's not how the card works. Three more to cast. They just forget about Kahira? Dreams of Steel in Oil. Push can go. Dreams can probably go. And Soul Spike can go. I'll be right back. Maybe I should keep Dreams. I don't know. Keep one Dreams probably. Isn't Soul Spike better than March? I think March is probably better. Can also march my Bowmaster tokens for a lot. I don't know about Surgical. Maybe Edicts. Maybe Edicts unnecessary. It's kind of nice to have all the Soul Spikes when you actually resolve a Necro. Surgical's nice when they have 4 win cons. Yeah, we'll try. Yes, I agree, Decky. Hope everyone feels the same way. Becky, thanks for remembering your streamer every month. Man, I've had like just great hands. Nadex just great with Stein and Blood. I will say Stein and Blood does like make for better opening hands. They topped. Orange Chance, XDD. That's chicken wins for basketball. Oh, you watch basketball? Cool. What time does that start? Man, I'm missing everything. Missing TI finals. No spoilers, please. Missing EuroLeague finals or European Basketball Cup finals. Starts in 1 hour. It's gonna be a good game. Oh, they didn't keep the Henge. They don't keep a card like Henge. Well, at least we're guaranteed to hit something of value. Thanks, Purge. Purge Solitude Scepter. Not taking Scepter. Kinda take Solitudes. Scepter Purge is kind of based. Should I just flute Scepter now? Probably. I could have Surge Solitude. Surgical Solitude now? Why not wait a tiny bit at least? I kind of want a Surge ending, maybe? How else do they permanently get rid of Fluid? They have to like bounce it. Aurora, bounce it. Can always recast it. Do they have ending? They have one in the yards. They don't have it in hands. They play all colors, so they probably play 4. I was gonna use it now. Instead of like holding it the entire game and never using it. I think Solitude's probably fine too. For ending, only 2 counterspell. 2 counterspell, 2 force, 2 purge, 4 chance. They only kept in 1 solitude. 3 thefts, 4 Narset, 2 spell snare, 2. Oh no, they have the 4 solitude. 1 auto war. 2 days undoing. Nice scepters, I agree. What about their Kahira? Are they like me? They just always forget about Kahira? Backup flute. Don't mind if I do. So we know their hand is double scepter and the mystery card. Guess I'll hold on to the Thoughtseize. Flute on Teferi is probably pretty good, right? Necro looks fun. That's a fun deck. A lot of the modern decks are pretty fun, I think. Teferi, Time Raveler. Nice, I even have insurance against Narset Days Undoing. Alright, let's Thoughtseize Inquisitor. Counterspell. Second Soul Spike. Oh, all the Soul Spikes. Well, that was easy. Belcher. So maybe he's playing Belcher. That's what he's got in a bunch of time, but it was a while ago, I guess. Hopefully he's not playing Is It Prowess. Not really his style, but he's playing a different Belcher. Monk. Auto dragons you control but they don't get haste. I mean, I just have to take Belcher, right? It's my score. I'm 2-1. He has Valakut's Awakening in hands. Monk. So I did what I did. Pressure his life total too. I mean, if he wasn't planning on casting Awakening, he would have played it last turn. This way, this turn he can go play on tap land, strike a rich. Kind of interesting here. Is it interesting? Do I ever not play Necro? Just play Necro and draw a lot. So my hand's pretty bad right now. Place 4. Maybe like 8. Well, that was rough-ish. Okay, let's keep Shelly and Swamp and Flute. Copies become tokens, but they still have the high casting costs. Man, I didn't even draw like a March. 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm either gonna want a double Sign in Blood. Or just get Shelly. Or like Flute plus something. $18 damage. Monohead Bed Shower. That's a downside that I drew 8 cards last turn. Did I really break again? Oh, I go to 19, right. Nice. Damn, not a spike in my top many cards. Might still be fine. The question is, do I keep all black cards? Or do I keep a Flute so he can attack me down to 1? I guess Belcher's not killing me, right? So I don't need to keep Flute. Yeah. Not sure what I'll lose to, what I should keep. Probably doesn't matter. Oh, there's Spike Field Hazards. That'd be sick. So lucky. So insanely lucky. I guess I should have drawn one less that one turn. That's silly. Okay, does Voidwalker do much in that matchup? Not really, right? I guess as good was the Storm Dragon. Force of Despair is good. You might have like Blood Moons and stuff. That's kind of unreal. Exactly one life. The parlay of not having Soul Spike in my top 27 and him ripping a spike field. Alright, this hand sucks against a fast Belcher. And I don't have Necro. It's good against Dragon. It's good against the Dragon draw. Could also just find a dispute. I guess I'll keep. It's our record 2-1 down a game. I just got insanely unlucky in game 1. Getting unlucky in game 2 as well. Great. Just drew 4 bricks. 4 draw steps, 4 bricks. You'll have to see it. The tell thing. No, don't spoil TI, please. I watched some, but I didn't watch the finals at all. So tilting. Of course, he has Belcher and he doesn't have the dragons.
The ceiling is soft, the floor is soft, the walls are soft, and to the extent the air is soft.
Maybe this is a mulligan, I'm not sure. Because should mulligan. I guess he plays Thoughtseize in his latest list. So he has some interaction for Necro. You like the sound bits waffle? I think Voidwalker's probably better. Not sure either do a ton. Voidwalker doesn't stop the combo, right? And they don't really draw cards. They're both like Void Bowmaster is better against Kozilek's command drawing cards. Seems like it should be a decent matchup overall, though. Yeah, Voidwalker 6 cards. Token's not a card. Wonderful. Not good for me. Cause X command. Or they're just making it big while like all they can. Well, clearly he doesn't have the payoff. I think he would tell me in chat and show me whatever ballista and stuff. He would ask me if I would just scoop. I would say yes. Necro? Necro one time. Battle the Profane. Doesn't get like infinite spawns, right? Anything I want to cast for some reason? I'm at 22. Bubble. Probably not for now. Alright, so I can play a Brood Scale to get a chum blocker. Very worst case. Alright, you can play Urza's Saga too. I always forget you can play lands. Should I have done that last turn? Then I wouldn't have the mana to draw his castle. No, probably not. Oh, just dead. Illness matchup. It's tough. He has Emrakul. His graveyard matters. His artifact matters. His two Veil of Summers in his sideboard. Saga is annoying. Push is good. Dreams is probably good. It's Ultram with Soul Spike. There's a Vexen Bubble. Turn 2 Voidwalker doesn't seem so bad. Bowmaster does seem pretty bad. Do at least 2 break the ice. Cling to Dust, no. Edicts. Edicts probably these. Yeah, I'll just cut all the soul spikes. Alright, let's try this. Flute. I don't know how many flutes I want in this matchup. Maybe I should just have 4. Especially if I'm boarding out the soul spikes. Oh, Veil, Falsies. I mean, I do have like flute. If I take Falsies, I get to go Flute for Rumble. Into Sign in Bloods. Oh yes, Temple to go with his command too. And his hand is good, good, good. I could take Kozilek's commands. I don't hate it. Then deal with Veil later. Doesn't Illness in ranks just make their combo easier, other than them losing the ability to make mana from the tokens? If they have Brute Skill and Flash Breaker, it just ends. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Just stops them from making tokens, though, and getting mana for their Emrakul and stuff. But you might be right. Did not think about that. You assume I know how cards work. Good Voidwalker now. They can't really rumble, right? Why did they hit an Emrakul? They have to take it, and then they have a dead Emrakul in hand. They're in like an Urza Saga. Alright, let's see what happens. Can take their Flashbreaker and then cast Fluid, get a Scion. Nice. Or I can cast my own Rumble. I want to keep Voidwalker in play for their second Rumble. That leaves me the option of Fluid on Flashbreaker. But they can still cast it eventually. Can even cast it next turn and have another Temple. I guess I'll just attack. Play another Voidwalker. La Maison Prime de Maman. Steady. No Beardsley in Atlanta. Beardsley will not be represented. When was the last Magic Con where the Beardsley were not represented? Or was it not that long ago? Brawl Metagame Challenge in October. Exciting. I might play some. What are is there any banned commanders? Can you play like what's his face, Baral and Ragavan and stuff? I don't know. Brawl Metagame Challenge was nice, or is Brawl like unplayable right now? They're also just down to 12. This 2-turn clock. We just named Kozilek's commands. 3 more to cast. And still cast it for 2. Guess I'll be lazy and say go. Name K commands. If they have a land, any land, they can still pay the free and cast it. Seems kind of bad. Now though, I think it might be good to cast it. No, they can't cast it anymore. But I can cast it for one. Brawl is less balanced with more non-games than it has in years. Needs 5 cards ban, A7, another dozen arguable bans. What are the ban ones? Already, or is nothing banned? What are the best commanders? The best cards? Like strip mine? Is people like recurring strip mines and stuff? That looks like the Kawhi Leonard Clippers thing's getting worse and worse. Well, the Voidwalkers were amazing here on the play. Now let's run it back. Chromox, Ancient Tombs, Trip Mine, Mana Drain, Roflos. Small indie company, Siege Rhino. They can't hire more people to deal with these issues and think about the game. Doesn't matter, people will spend their money on Magic anyways. Reminder that you are allowed to, like, not spend your money on Magic if you think they're doing a poor job. Probably bad for my stream, but it is an option. Oh, you didn't know Wizards was a small indie company? Yep. Well, now you know. Just slam the illness here, or do you... why not? Let's see what happens. Go invest in something responsible like poker. I did not say that either. I guess unless in the ranks, not too bad against Heroes of Saga too, helps a bit there. What happens on Moto with illness in play and brute skill is blade equipped? Oh. Oh wow. Well, hopefully we don't have to find out. I mean, I'll probably just scoop if he has the kill. He tells me before. That was really close to me not muting the mic and sneezing really loud. Seju wouldn't be too bad for me. Looks like that's what he has. It's like Wear Tear a bit. The green Wear Tear. Pretty nice. All right, I actually have decisions. Decisions. Probably not much of a decision. Oh, yes, Kozlik's command. I guess he only gets one mode, really. Do I use spell or do I use push? Maybe I use push and just draw a card. If he does nothing. He's topped one, so he at least has a good one. Maybe Urza Saga, maybe another command. Rumble's pretty good. Kha'Zix command in the bin, Boseiju in the bin, Temple, and Wooded Foothills. He chose Boseiju. Well, he might Boseiju my castle. I guess I'll draw. Get at least a card out of it. No Boseiju. Interesting. It's pretty cool. Nice Llanowar Waste Buds. That's huge. Huge draw. Isolfin. Damn YOLO. Boseiju my illness. That's super all in. Let's say go in case he draws a creature. Draw empty-handed. Just cast it so I don't die to Emmy. Also pressure, just 2-turn clock. The illness was pretty good here. Not sure he won me the game, but oh, that's stuff. Mana to do the combo? No. That was kind of loose. Just tap a mana. Can I die if he rips Brute Scale? No way, right? Never crease, so he plays it, he equips the Scion. He's like many mana shorts. He's like 2 mana short. Killing me. Yeah. He's hellbent. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, sure, he can get the Brute Scale like large, but Sign in Bloods. GG. Oops, sorry about the caps. Probably bad for Alma. He's been branching out lately. Plays some energy too. Not a bad hand against Belcher. Not a great hand against energy. I mean, Flute for bombardment is important, but alright, removal spell like a boss. Easy clap. C'est le clap facile, chats. Of course, I wouldn't keep a hand without a turn 1 play against Boros Energy on the draw. That would be just atrocious. That'd be just an atrocious keep. I would never do that. Yeah, the floats have been like, I mean, they've been game losing against prowess, but TI final was a banger. Are you gonna watch it later? I mean, I kind of want to now, especially if I don't get it spoiled. That's good to know. Okay. So Voidwalker is really atrocious against Flage, and then I'm taking a bunch of damage. I could just March Voice and pitch Voidwalker. Don't hate it. Black White Necro with Sketchroom. Someone mentioned it like an hour ago. Exercise main deck. I mean, he's one step ahead. Alright, feels like I need a land. On that plan, I probably win. Makes it easy too. Just easiest draw 5 of my life, I guess. Oddseize can go. And probably Felder Profane. I know Felder Profane could be good. Could be a recipe in Discord at comp link from their website because here soon, but the recipes are solid. Okay. Let's see. Oh, America's Test Kitchen. Yeah, I have some of their books. That's Flage in the yard too now. How much can I draw? 14? I mean, I even have Spike in hand, worst case, right? Yeah, but I can just spike his face. If you feel he has a response. Yeah. I feel like I have a whole lot of nothing, honestly. Yeah, I'm at 36. I didn't do a removal for Flage. Somehow. That was right. Getting rid of Trawler. This Trawler is really weak. No Flage? He has better than Flage. Yikes. Is double backup really necessary? I only have 3 in my deck. Beaumont is so good against Necro. Yeah, I kind of need to find my second flute. Oh yeah, he just played in first combat. Sorry. How many spikes I have left? 2. How much I want to draw? Like 10 maybe? Spike face puts them to 1. Yeah, I kind of want to try and find a march, but I only have 1 left. I'm only playing 2. I think I'll draw like 10. Thing is, I don't want to draw too many of my good cards. No, maybe 10 is, even 10 is too many. I'm just gonna draw 5. Losses can go. A trawler. I guess Bowmaster is really atrocious against bombardment, right? Yeah, Turb has been drawing pretty decent, not gonna lie. Not sure it's gonna matter. I mean, like moon, I think isn't 1 moon? No, I guess it's not stuck. You're right. Yeah, I can just draw my deck now, right? Well, he can kill Shelly. Play bombardment first, so he can spike my Shelly. Do have 2 spikes left, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess it's probably gonna be the last card in my deck. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I can draw. I was gonna say he pings me if I do that. 25 and I have 25 cards in my deck. Oh, I see both spikes. That was not the last card in my deck. Let's go. Nice aggressive deck. I ended the game at 57 life. Disruptor Flute, no good though. Yeah, Flute main deck. Flute main deck's been mostly goated. Except for the one game where I drew both and it cost me the game. um, Alright, Voidwalker can go. Force of Despair, good. Cling, good. Surgical, good. Edict, good. What about Illness? Helps him flip a Johnny. Mitigates Pride. Mitigates Pyromancer. Kind of mitigates Fable, too. No good? Yeah. You guys don't like it? Okay. Now what am I supposed to cut in the mat? What are the cuts? Just Flotsies, right? And then keep 2 flutes, 2 keck flutes, or more keck flutes. Keck flute not the worst against Flage. Played good against a Johnny, yeah. Flip to Johnny doesn't do much when it's in play. I mean, you are pretty good at getting rid of it, but no, you can name the backside of cards. Yeah, it does keep a Johnny at bay. Like, is a Johnny even like that big of a deal? If kills my Bowmaster tokens. 61. Nope, this is not a 61 card stream. Edict's been good for me in this matchup. He gets rid of flip to Johnny. I was happy to draw. I'm always happy to draw Edict. I bring it in. It is lagging. I wonder if it's because I have Arena open too, or perfect hand, just missing Black Lotus. I was surprised, like, Black Lotus was not the #1 answer yesterday in the Family Feud. The question was name a 0 mana artifact, and guess what the top answer was? Actually, don't guess if you saw. Um, thanks, Booze. Nice spoilers. Good job, Booze. Can I repeat? What it's you know what Family Feud is? Famille en or. So they surveyed Magic players, and the question is, what is name a 0 mana artifact cards? So basically, the first card that comes to mind. Flaws up Gex. I don't know. I thought about Black Lotus. I don't know if they had any mocks as one or just each mock separately. Ornithopter. More iconic than Black Lotus. Alright. Flute, castle, castle. Get rid of Shelly, I guess. Not too many people found it actually. Yeah, it was Mox Opal. Mox Opal was #1. That could be good for me. He might have Ocelot Pride if he's sequencing like that. The danger was too many flutes. What should I pitch at this point? Probably still the Fel the Profane, right? Kind of makes it look like Blood Moon is better than it is. Maybe I should name like Season Pyro here. It's kind of tough. Your beats. I wasn't sure if he was gonna read me for March here and put the counters on the guide. It's kind of risky, especially because I could have failed the profane next turn easily. I could have just ripped a push. That's GG. Necro. Lando. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm drawing deads. Flute does get a bit better in open deck lists when you know if they're playing like 4 Season Pyro, 0 Fable, something like that. Did not have Damnation in my deck. Not keeping Shelly Wars close or easy. I don't remember. Thought it was close. Did I keep a Fel de Profane over it? Maybe I just brain fogged. I mean, I think I need to keep Force of Despair and Flute. And see if I can win a really fair game. I doubt it. Wow. Good player. Good player, this Terry Bad. He has a bright future in Magic the Gathering. Speaking of bright future, what's the line here? Always, every time you like Cowardice. That card in the yard though. You know he's gonna max punish me with like a Wear Tear top deck or something. He's gonna start doing that. Feels like I should still be good, but it does have discharge, so I can't go ballistic. I'll draw 7. Let it go, yeah. He's saving it for March, I think. Makes sense. You might not realize I only have 2 March, but even then it might be a good play. He has what, Mountain and Mountain Discharge in hand that I know of. Let's do 5 again, maybe. Yes, 5 energy now with Discharge. All scary. I didn't want him to get energy to kill my Shelly if you drew a creature. Alright, hopefully his last card in hand's not a Discharge. Um, or else I'm kind of just dead, right? Can I beat anything? I go down to 2. I mean, I guess I draw 4 still, right? Yeah, I'll just attack with Trawler. So he needs removal, and I need to break. I'm like, push. Yeah, no, I'm 1 card short of, that was close. He playing energy? Hmm. Nice. Hopefully he doesn't have, like, Guide plus Pride. What if why no backseating? Please. Let's see. Could just flute now. Flute bombardment. Bowmaster is good against Seasoned Pyro. Flute's good against bombardment. I could push. I don't want to be able to double spell next turn. Could just push and play Necro. Like, playing Flute before he plays Bombardment is pretty bad. Playing Bowmaster seems kind of mid. I guess I should just say go. Am I spewing? Am I supposed to double block a Johnny there? Probably, right? Yeah. I mean, they did use a discharge. which is like pretty good when I have Necro and March and Souls and stuff. Yeah, I guess that's like really bad what I did. Just played too fast. I wasn't really thinking. Lucky. Some might say it's good deck building though. Why no fetches? Because it makes you worse against Blood Moon and it costs you life when you're playing Necro. We could. You could if you think turning on push is important enough. Having a surveillant would definitely be nice. I don't know. I didn't play enough Necro to know. I never really tried fetch land, I think. Alright, let's draw 5, I guess. Let's draw 6. I'll at least draw a push or a bowmaster. He drew it. Damn, no castle locked lane here hurts. Oh! Dude, I didn't see he had Mail to Flage. Oh. Oh. That sucks. Life of a streamer. Too busy reading the chat. Oh, that really sucks. Putain. What a major tilt. I don't care drawing 9 cards. Damn, he had to draw like that charm too. Okay. That sucks. That really sucks. So what did we do? Flute, cling, surgical, edict, enforce, or voidwalker, thoughtseize, and then what did we do? Just one edict. Probably win this game given how I drew. I don't know how close did he get to 7 mana. I'm gonna count that one in the result sheet. A little rough of a hand, but double bowmaster is pretty good in this matchup. Yeah, Dottie doesn't stop at Johnny, but Rest in Peace does, for instance. I'll try there's a reason not to kill it right away. Hopefully his hand is 4 seasoned Pyromancers. And then an Ancestral Recall. No, Fable would be kind of good. Fable blocks. Oh yeah. 4 seasoned Pyromancer and the Wheel of Fortune. The Suspend Wheel of Fortune is this technology for the grindy matchups. Maybe I should play that. Electro Dominance, Wheel of Fortune, Bowmaster. What are the legal Wheel of Fortunes in Modern? The combo is Bowmaster, obviously, not the Days Undoing. Oh, Echo of Eons. Look, Canister, no, because you already broke it, probably. Just holding, holding the technology. Holding it for PT. Didn't make that. Yeah. I don't want to say anything, but it's okay. You probably wouldn't do well. You never do well in Modern. Not your format. Not your strong suit. Damn, Carl's like cold. He stopped counting. Alright, let's stick to the plan. Wish I had what, like, more marches? Or cut down, maybe? Next for cut down, next for march after sideboards. Kling's probably pretty good in this matchup. Endless Knights for Eldrazi decks, Spawn decks, and Prowess. Should we just play Virulent Plague if we mostly wanted for Steel Cutter? 2 more mana, but at least you actually kill the Steel Cutter tokens. Brute Scale, or if they're playing Fleshraker, I think it's good enough to like E-Tron version. Between Kozilek's Command and Fleshraker, the first one is worth it. I think it works against Affinity, kind of. It shrinks Saga tokens and it kills the token from the... Didn't even think about Affinity. Yeah, that's one of the reasons for that card. Still not sure Sun and Blood is better than Profane Tutor, but I think it is. It's felt pretty good. I'm almost always happy to draw Sign in Blood. And there's some Teferi in the format too. I think I'm basically always killing guides. I don't really have sweepers. I don't have Damnation or Deluge in my deck, so and I have Spike if you can flip How does the companion work on MTGO using mana traders? It's in my sideboard but doesn't say companion. Does it do it at all? As long as it's legal companion. Wait, on mana trade using mana traders? Yeah, I mean it should why would it not? If it's in your sideboard, it needs to be in your 15 sideboard cards here on Moto. Sun and Blood better in the late game, yeah, obviously. Much better in the late game. And even on turn 2, like especially after sideboards, when they have answers to Necro, you don't just get to like tutor for Necro and know it's gonna stick. Alright. Options. Prob start with Dreams of Stealing Owls. Probably gonna break somehow. No, that's not a break. Dream's been pretty bad for me today. Double Charm, Arena of Glory. Double Charm, Arena of Glory. Yeah, and you can tell if you want to be sure, look, it needs to be in blue borders like that. That means that it's legal with your main deck if you're not sure. Or else it would be red, I think. Look, if I add I don't know, Ragavan. Do I own a Ragavan? This is taking way too long. Add a Ragavan, it becomes red. Alright, back to our sorry sauce. Wage Titan of Fire's Fury. You have 2 charms left. I trimmed one. Wow. And he sauced 2 Showdown of the Scalds. 1 Purge. He kept in free bombardment. You want them to charm themselves? Seems... I don't love it. Don't hate it either. Hmm. I mean, exiling their graveyard doesn't do a ton anymore. I'm getting kind of raced. Also not RCQ final, sorry bud. What was it, standard? Was it standard? What did you play? What did you lose to? I already know what you lost to. Probably Vivi Cotterin. I guess it could be mono red. Keeping Flage in the deck seems okay. Yeah, but having 2 answers to my Necro and removals for Bowmaster seems pretty good too. Played 9 ammunition, lost to Cotterin. Damn, you and me, brother. Just refuse to play Cotterin. Biggest for the guys in life, attacking was that orc token last turn. 100%. Or at least it was only medium impactful. Yes, charm. As in charm in hand. Tagliatelle carbonara. Let's go. Hot take. Fake carbonara with cream is better than 2G canceled. Goblin bombardment. Obnoxious. Oh, he's gonna charm his own that is good for me, right? Probably. Black card, please. How much damage is Devil Bowmaster Soul Spike? Not enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bowman? Wait, what? Really? You don't like Soul Spike face Necro? Soul Spike face Necro, draw 5? Isn't that good? I think it's close, really. Double Bowmaster, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go down to 9. And then you make 2 1/1s. It just takes go down back down to 1. Could break. But if I break, I'm likely to draw a flute. Oh, you didn't see the... Okay. Oh, yeah. But I thought it felt like that had to be the plan, but... It does have Arena. But he doesn't have Plage anymore. Should I just Soul Spike feet? I can't remember. He doesn't have burn spells, right? I don't think so. That was like kind of perfect. I'm just gonna attack. Maybe it's silly, but this way he taps out. That's kind of pretty lucky. Oh, he only had 5 mana. I thought he had 6 for some reason. Hey, Omen. Sorry to answer to your email. I was telling people earlier you wrote me a long email and stuff. Why not ballad what? Do I not know what my cards does? You lose life. I got scared. I thought maybe you didn't lose the life. It was less. Interesting hand. I mean, saves me free life. Why not make sure he taps out? Like, why would he make that awful Voidwalker play when he knows I have 2 Flage in hands? He must have exactly land and Necro in hands. Draw like 7. Make sure I hit that on tap lands. Hey Omen, you said I made a bunch of mistakes in my league. In my league was Necro on YouTube. Do you remember what? Or did you write down the time maybe? Kind of curious about that one. I don't mind going over the plays if you remember where, when. That'd be interesting. Let's see, they have no energy. Can still lose, bombardment's annoying. Soul spikes, math stuff. I mean, aren't a lot of these spots like kind of complicated and stuff? I don't know. I don't know if anyone ever plays Lightning Bolt in that deck, but probably drawing 11 is good enough. Okay. Backup Shelly, Swamp, Dreams. I didn't even draw a Flute. Backup Necro, maybe? Backup Shelly, Dream, Swamp, backup Necro, push. 2, 3, 4, 5. But Trawler is also kind of nice. Maybe they play another Flage, get both Flage. Keep Trawler over Swamp. But I want to make a land drop. He draws land fetch. I mean, I guess if he plays a Flage next turn, it's not the end of the world. Even if he has Arena. Get rid of push, I guess. How's Steel Cutter in Modern considering it was way too good as standard cards? People played in Is It Prowess. People played in some versions of Artifact. Mostly Is It Prowess right now, I think. I tried it a lot in Artifact and it was kind of bad against energy. It was not good enough. Why I gave up on the deck, but that was months ago. Mako Necro. Yeah, I mean, some people play Frog and Necro. Man, Cry to Johnny here. Was that best possible? Are they playing Necro too? They're getting to draw extra cards. I guess it's not so bad if you had to sack it all. Oh, Seasoned Pyro. I mean, that's even better than a Flage, right? Gonna take damage from it, but is it better than a Flage? Well, maybe not. All right, let's draw maybe 16, maybe half my deck. Let's keep March. March, Bowmaster, Flute. Castle Locked-in, I guess. Maybe Dreams? Sure. $25. I'm a coward. Alright, Bird Flute, Cling, Surgical, 1 Edict, 2 Force. Thoughtseize out. Voidwalker out. Extra Flute. Let's go. Think Necro. Playing someone's sped deck to get their sub, yeah. Refusing to do leagues for whatever it's called for money. But then playing someone's sped deck for 1 sub. 5 heads. Bubber. Damn, Bubber was away all weekend. Probably partying again. How are the parties, Bubber? Are you bored of going out to clubs yet? A Johnny and a Ragavan and a Discharge. Alright, I guess I'll take a Ragavan hit. That's the worst that could happen. Nothing to see here. I totally did not have Bowmaster in hand. He's like, oh well. That Ragavan's not getting better. Rip me. Maybe he doesn't have it. I mean, I could just have a Fatal Push or March, right? Could just have March. Imagine if he topped a Pyro too. Didn't he top? Puts 1 card on top. So yes, Plains Discharge and the card he topped. Maybe it's like Celestial Purge. Um. What could it be? Purge, Charm, Showdown of the Scald, I guess. I mean, maybe it was Spyro. Could still be Spyro, right? You have no energy, you have a discharge. Pretty tempting, right? This is pretty bad against Charm. Man, I almost want to kill the Voice of Victory. I do have 2 Castle Locked-ins in hands. Alright, I regret my play. I got greedy. I should have just cast a bunch of Signs in Blood, and it was probably really hard for me to lose the game. You spiked the voice. You would have played Sign in Bloods first, no? Seem much better. I do have Castle Locked and almost empty-handed. It's not trivial for him to get rid of his Sorin, I guess, or whatever Shelley. Plus, I read him for Purge when he tapped that one card. Oh, that was bad. I literally like called Purge the card he tapped when he said go. Can wait on Trawler, I guess. Oh, but it's not mana efficient. I just had to get rid of that Purge. I don't have Inquisition or Thoughtseize in my deck, so I'm never getting rid of it. So maybe my play wasn't so bad. Lucid Memes, welcome back. Thanks for the almost 4 years. Was it tier 1? Appreciate it. 47 months. Let's go. Could have pinged it in response. So that their next discharge doesn't kill a... Seems all fancy. Yeah, I don't know. The game, I didn't think the matchup would go that well. I feel like I'm running good though, but maybe it is. I mean, someone said 90%. That seems impossible though, especially against a good player. But we'll say it's been fairly easy. What is your data? It's 90%. Damn. Yeah, pre-drag, I agree. 90% is literally like it would have to be like some combo deck against a mid-range deck that has no interaction with the combo or something. That's like 90% matchup. These matchups don't really exist anymore. Loriwa. I always lose to Loriwa. Tron. Don't have Necro. I don't have lands. Don't have lands. At least with Necro, you can win. You can kind of win on Mult 5. Even 4, I guess. Wait, I kept 5? Oh. 5 is plenty. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find it. I mean, I could rebuild it if we figured out which sets were standard legal. I could pretty accurately rebuild it. All right, what am I supposed to play on turn 1? Guess Thoughtseize makes the most sense. Temple, Talisman. I mean, I guess that's a reason to play Dreams first. Maybe I should have looked up the list. Is there anything I care on turn 2 that's not an artifact? Yeah, probably not. Turn 1 punt. With the exile. Oh, good call. Just all mana and an Ugin. That was his draw step. So he has Devourer and Temple in hand. Laura has had my number lately. I don't know if he's always had my number or just lately, but I feel like he's beaten me like the last 10 times we've played or something. Oh, and now he gets to dodge dreams. And we know one of his cards is Temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't cast Ugin. I'll play that. It might be good if he has like a Karn. If he top decks a Karn. Yeah, I guess I completely like botched it. I feel like his last card in hand's got to be a land, right? Or at least he didn't rip a Ugin. That's good. I thought not here. Money in the bank. Let's go. Easy. Easy clap. Right, just draw 15 here, right? Try and hit a second soul spike. Or March. Bro. You kidding me? Dude, I told you he's got my number. Alright. Wait, I have a Bowmaster, right? Wait, did I just pitch a Bowmaster? Wait, I didn't draw a Bowmaster either? Holy shit. Is that even possible? Okay. Sorry, but what was the thing the other day where it was like 99% that I bricked? It was like my 4 something were in the bottom 15. Population size 47. Success 9. Sample size 15. Success at least 1. I guess it was only 98% this time. There's only 2% to break. Alright, I guess I'll lose. Told you. Can't beat him. The Lorua curse. So he's gonna bring in flutes. My Necro are gonna cost 6 mana. That would be pretty mean. Push is not the worst. It's also not the best. Surgical's probably a little mid. Bowmaster is pretty bad. What should my last two cuts be? I guess the flutes. Flutes are pretty bad against Tron. I don't know if I want to trim marches. Illness. Do you bring in illness just for commands? He doesn't play Fleshbreaker. Seems bad. And the sick part is I might have won if I'd drawn like 8 cards or something. Just spike face on tap, play a Shelly. Has dreams in the matchup. You mean against the deck that's all artifact and creatures? Probably pretty good. I hate the hands. 4 Thoughtseize. When plus Necro. Let's say 4 Necro. 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Necro, 4 Break the Ice. It's only 12 cards. 4 Sign in Blood, 16. But he has Flute is the problem. So blindly mulling to Necro. Kind of wish either of these cards was like a Flute, maybe. This is a snap keep. I'm being silly. Yeah, I guess Voidwalker Edict's pretty good. I have an artifact in my sideboard for Karn. I can grab a Flute. Alright. Dude, Lorio has just traumatized me. He's in my head. It's gotta be map, right? I don't know, I'll just take the map. Taking one of the creatures seems silly when I have Voidwalker Edict. No green. He has Talisman. Oh, he drew a 7 for his temple, of course. What was I hoping for? Suck it, Luriwell. Oh, it's even better. Oh, he drew another Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah, Voidwalker gets to cast the kicker, but you need the mana. And I do not have colorless mana in my deck. Wait, why didn't he play Thought-Knot Seer? What did he drew Cosmix commands? Ain't no way. Oh, GG. Wait, why didn't I kill the... We know he has Cosmix command, and I'm just playing Shelly like a dummy. Oh, I guess it's too late now. I'm drawing dead against Flora. It's like Lurios, Schrodinger, Scat, or whatever. Doesn't matter what I do, I'll always do the wrong play. Dude, you've cast Cosmix command 6 trillion times in your life. This is so painful. But I also just did not play that game well. I mean, I guess if I Marsh Thought-Knot here, he just commands in response. Dude, didn't I tell you I can't beat him? He drew first draw step, a 7 mana card for his Ugin. Just draw Cosmix command right on curve. Probably topped like 4 cards. Oh no, only 2, my bad. Now I'm gonna draw Break the Ice. Told you, right on time. Can't make it up. Can't effing make it up. So silly. Am I cursed? I mean, I don't know. It's like this guy is blessed. I don't know who he is. I don't know if I ever met him in real life, but the man just clean living. Must be really, really clean living. Must be an amazing person because like insane. He's beaten me like literally 10 times we've played, I think, and it's always like that. I don't even draw like that poorly. It's just like I don't know, maybe I'm just only remembering the losses. Oh yeah, I'd already forgot about the 98% chance. All right, past midnight.